Once upon a time, there was a little boy called Howard who loved writing stories.
Little Howard dreamed of being a writer, and so he sat and wrote every night. But everything he wrote was fucking shite, yeah. Wubba-dubba-doo, wubba-dubba-doo. Worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world. He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer.
This week's plot so far is by Specty Jim.
Hooray!
A gold-coloured Super Cyberman, the Cyberlord, sets up shop under King's Cross Station and begins drilling for the mysterious Balleranium,
Yes.
which will help him rule the universe. The President and Vice President of Gallifrey become concerned and send two versions of the Doctor and two time agents, John and Sarah, to deal with the problem.
Brilliant.
This is very accurate, so unusually, disturbingly accurate so far.
I have to say it's my favourite so far.
Absolutely. Just because it's correct.
It's correct, yeah.
Arriving on Earth, they go to a cafe, secretly followed by the French Master, intrigued by the sudden influx of other Time Lords.
Yes, correct.
A power surge from the Cyberlord's giant drill sets our heroes off in hot pursuit. Following the trail over a wall, 4 of them are instantly arrested for breaking and entering. This leaves Doctor 2 to beat down venom-slinging street thugs with his Venusian Aikido and bail the rest of the gang out with a unit pass.
Yes, good.
No sooner do they escape, however, than they are recaptured, this time by the Cyberlord, who has been monitoring them. I have never understood this script more than I do now. The Master also finds his way there and attempts to bargain, but the Cyberlord rebuffs him and reveals a new part of his plan. Without a ship of his own, he is going to fuse all 5 titular TARDISes together to form an ultimate TARDIS. The Time Travellers manage to break out and try to rush the Cyberlord, but their plan goes awry. Exiting swiftly, they find the Master and untie him when he offers some hand-based sociability. He offers to give him a hand job, basically.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah.
A moment later, he uses that very same hand to palm the Doctor's supersonic screwdriver. Euphemism. He also reveals that the Cyberlord is still vulnerable to gold, just like regular Cybermen.
So, they're all in prison.
Yeah, all the Time Lords and the Master, they're all in the Cyberlord's prison, and the Master is explaining to them how it's possible that this Cyberlord is made out of gold.
It's impossible.
I know. So Doctor Who just said, "He's made of gold." That was what you were supposed to think. It was a plan of the Cybermen's to deter people from using gold against him. They painted him gold-coloured. They are geniuses. So, it's only gold paint. You don't really think they could create a golden Cyberman, did you? And how do you know all this? I scratched a bit off on my way here.
On my way here.
Yeah, he points all around the room and made an educated guess at the rest. Then all we need to do is get our hands on some gold. I think I've got some back at the TARDIS, though I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I've usually got some gold in the TARDIS. I may have a little stored in storeroom 6
Oh, yeah.
in my TARDIS.
My gold room, basically.
Yes. I have a ring. Sarah stirs. And I have a necklace. Mumbled. And I have a necklace. Right then, we'll all get back to the TARDISes, get our hands on all the gold we can find, then come back here and destroy the Cyberlord. Right then, tie him back up. The Doc points at the Master, who sighs. And you talk of trusting me. The Master shows no resistance and holds out his hands. John ties him again, gags him, and then the Master goes and sits down. So he hasn't tied his legs up. Why do we have to tie him, Doctor? So that when we come in again, we don't fall prey to an ambush.
Yeah. Yes, he might chop us. You don't want to get chopped by him.
He might sucker himself to the ceiling and then fall on top of us with Time Lord suckers. Now, come on, you 3. Oh, and it's nice to see you talking again, Sarah. Yeah, well done, Sarah, on talking.
Yeah. The Cyberman shot you mute for a while there, didn't he?
Yeah. We watch as the two doctors leave, followed by John carrying Sarah. The door closes behind them. As soon as they are gone, the Master moves his hands a bit and his bonds fall off. He takes the supersonic screwdriver from his pocket and goes to the door and starts fiddling with the screwdriver. We see the Cyberlord in his control room. The computer booms out. Robots now activated. Anyone trying to leave or enter the building will be dick-exterminated.
Yeah.
Good. Good. The Time Lords will obviously try to escape and send for help. It seems only the Master is clever enough not to disobey. We see the Master. He is still fiddling with the screwdriver by the door. I'm just fiddling with the screwdriver. Suddenly the door slides open. The Master peeps cautiously out, then creeps through it, putting the supersonic screwdriver back in his pocket. We see the 4 Time Lords travelling down a corridor.
Brilliant, that's brilliant.
Help! I'm gonna have to regenerate.
What?
Get it away.
What? Get it away?
Yeah, sorry, because John says, get what away?
Oh.
She's probably remembering the worst thing she ever encountered.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Okay, so Sarah says, help, I'm going to have to regenerate. This is a brilliant line. Imagine if Doctor Who said that. It'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? I'm not feeling too well. I think I'm going to have to regenerate. Vroom, new actor. Brilliant. I'm going to have to regenerate. Get it away. She's probably remembering the worst thing she ever encountered. It happens, you know. Surely you remember your last time. Remember the things you hate and love the most. Yes, I remember. Webster! Sarah says Webster. That's him, is it?
Oh, I think so, yeah.
Right, yeah.
So that's the thing she hates the most.
What reason has she got to hate me?
Oh, yeah.
I think she reached her favourite things now, says Doctor 2. Oh. John smiles and blushes. Don't worry, Lena. We'll not let you get hoit.
You're saying that now, but when she regenerates into, like, you know, some kind of, like, hideous kind of, like, 3-eyed bug monster.
Yeah.
Then he'd be like,
I've changed my account. Yeah, I had to think about it. I don't think we're right for each other.
I like you that way.
Right. The good Time Lords, the 4 good Time Lords, they have escaped.
Having juries out on that. Are they good?
On the side of good rather than actually well written or interesting.
Okay, fair enough.
But the good Time Lords have escaped the Cyberlord's cell, but they've left the Master there because they don't trust him because he's definitely evil.
He's evil.
There's no reason to trust the Master. They've tied him up and left him there, but they don't realise that he stole the supersonic screwdriver before they left him there. So now the Master's in that cell trying to escape.
He's got a supersonic screwdriver. Just think of the things he can do with that.
But now we're going to go and see what's up with the Cyberlord. Oh, what I'm doing.
Hasn't the Cyberlord aware that they've escaped?
Dalek Dog hasn't told him.
Oh, okay.
He's got secrets.
Okay.
Dalek Dog's like, I don't want to tell you everything.
Yeah.
I need to keep something for myself.
He's rubbish.
We're not that close. It's all fine, all right. Well, I hope one day we'll be close enough for you'll be able to tell me if my prisoners have escaped or not.
Only if you give me a treat. Give me a bone.
All right, so let's see what the Cyberlord's up to now, shall we? Cool. We see the Cyberlord in his control room. He is typing in a stream of alien digits into one of his many computers.
Oh, yes, the blue one this time.
Yeah. I'm writing my book. It's my autobiography. I was born in space as a regular Silver Cyberman. But one day I decided to paint myself gold. Okay.
Then I went on a lovely trip to Earth to build a massive drill.
To find something that would probably be really bad for the whole universe, but we don't know.
Some balleranium.
We see the 4 Time Lords arrive at a door.
Oh, good.
The Doctor puts his hand in his pocket, searches it, and looks up rather angry. What the shit? It's gone. You mean you've lost it? Yes. How stupid can I get? Never get tired of that joke. Never mind. Looks quite easy to open anyhow.
Yeah.
Look, it's got a handle. Why are you messing about with a supersonic screwdriver?
Wait, what a second. What a second.
What a second. What is this handle you speak of?
What is this handle? Yeah, seriously.
I have never... Oh, what? I can use my hand. That's strange.
Shit, that's amazing.
I've been wasting my time with sonic screwdrivers all these years.
Well, they never had handles on Gallifrey.
That's why I invented my sonic screwdriver, because I could never get through a door.
Yeah. So does that mean that we can open the Cyberlord? He's got handles. I'm not sure, Doctor Who.
We can open it. We can open his head. Yeah. He's got head handles.
Let's have a look in there.
We see the Master. He arrives at a door. The door to the control room.
Ooh.
He uses the supersonic screwdriver on it, enters, and the door shuts behind him. Doors. We see the Master in the main control room. The Cyberlord, who is typing, does not notice him because the Cyberlord is a moron.
He's not got any ears.
Yeah. And the Master hides immediately behind a console of some sort.
Yeah.
It's just a like the hiding console. I shouldn't have put that hiding console in. That was foolish.
People keep hiding behind it.
And they're attacking me.
I thought that maybe... No, I don't know what I thought, actually. I didn't think people would hide behind it, though.
He begins pressing buttons on it and fiddling. Who is fiddling with what?
Who's that playing a violin? What? Is there somebody in here?
I should not have played my violin. We have both made mistakes. You put the hiding console in. Put my violin behind the console. Let's call it even.
Good.
So the Master's gone in, hidden behind the hiding console.
Yeah.
And started pressing buttons on it.
Playing his fiddle, yeah.
Fiddling.
Yeah, maybe the hiding console also hides noise anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's called a hiding console.
Yeah.
Why should it only hide visually?
Visual, yeah.
Why should it only hide masters when it can also hide noise?
Yeah.
All right. We see a robot glide along a corridor.
Oh, yeah.
Red eyes flashing.
Oh.
And its head twisting from side to side. On its arms are guns. Like balanced. Like a shotgun and a couple of pistols balanced on its arms. It's going, I'm a robot. Balance guns. We see
It's got loads of bumps on it, and it's got an eye stalk and flashing lights on top.
Yeah, it is called Dalek Dog.
I am going walkies.
Dalek Dog cocks
You're
its
not
leg.
going walkies, I've got legs.
I am going rollies.
That's better, yes.
Dalek Dog wheezes against a telegraph pole and poos, and the Cyberlord picks it up in a bag.
Yeah.
We see the robot. It hears the whirring of a door. It turns its head and glides off in the direction of the noise.
Yep.
Ray guns at the ready.
Ooh.
And eyes glowing wildly.
Glowing wildly.
Yeah.
How were they glowing before?
Regularly.
Regular glowing.
Glowing regularly. And now they're glowing wildly.
Yeah.
Poor Lee. Okay, so we see the Cyberlord get up from his computer and leave the room. The Master watches him go from behind the console.
The hiding console.
Yeah. That is wonderful, sarcastically. Never mind, Master. Give you a bit of a chance to snoop around. But wait, no need. I shall own this place pretty soon. So he's saying, I won't bother looking at stuff because it'll be mine soon. I don't need to look at it.
Yeah. Have a good look when it's mine.
Yeah, have a luck.
Hello, I'm the Master.
I'm not looking at my own things. The door of the control room opens and the Cyberlord enters. Where's he been? He just walked out, like went for
the crisp cupboard, probably.
The amount of time it took the Master to say two sentences. To the Master, yeah, because he's nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
Right, so the amount of time it took the Master to say two sentences, and then he came back.
I've just been into my crisp cupboard.
Yeah,
I've got some Watsits.
I'll run out of crisps. The door, so it opens the Cyberlord and sits down at his computer and begins to type again. No explanation of where he's been.
Down in his computer.
At his computer.
Okay.
The Master fiddles with his supersonic screwdriver and whispers, "Any moment now." We see the four Time Lords travelling down a corridor.
Oh, God.
Suddenly, from around the corner, comes the robot.
Oh, no.
It glides towards them and speaks its orders. All Time Lords must be annihilated! The Time Lords watch on in sheer horror. Thus ends episode 2 of TARDISes 5, with the death of the four Time Lords seemingly unavoidable.
Well, I've no idea what what's going on. Could you give me a recap, please?
Yeah, sure I can. So we just had the end of an episode in the script, and
With a cliffhanger?
With a cliffhanger.
Was
Yeah,
it
with an
exciting?
amazing. It was so exciting. At the end of the last episode, basically, we left the Cyberlord doing some typing.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What's going to happen? Is he going to press the wrong button?
Yeah, is he going to press B or C?
Is he going to misspell
Dog.
Wow.
So we're so on the same wavelength. Yeah. All right. Now, so the Cyberlord is typing dog or possibly cat,
Cat, yeah.
right? The Master is busy hiding behind the hiding console.
Right.
So that's being used for what it was meant to be used for. That's good, right?
good.
And the Time Lords were running around corridors. They went off running around corridors until they met a deadly gun robot.
Oh no! Dalek!
No, just
Just a regular gun robot.
A non-copyrighted, deadly floating gun robot with wheels and a gun stick and a plunger.
Yeah. And Dalek bumps.
yeah, it's called Mr. Dalek.
Yells
yeah.
exterminating. Yeah. One of them, yeah.
All right, so that was how the last episode ended. That was
God.
the cliffhanger. Deadly gun robot. So now it's time to find out what happens next. We see the robot advance.
Oh.
It fires a beam from its gun.
A beam.
Yeah.
Like a
wooden beam,
plank,
yeah. That's a pretty formidable gun, actually. If it shoots planks.
She fires trees.
Yeah.
It's actually a good robot. It's a green, environmentally friendly robot that goes around planting trees.
In people's faces.
Yeah. Because humans are bad.
Yeah,
Trees
are
are
good.
Ebenezer trees. There you go.
All right, so it fires a tree from its gun, which misses the present Doctor very narrowly. Run, says the present Doctor. The Time Lords run off. The robot follows, closely behind, shooting wildly. Wildly is not happy about this.
That's why he's wild.
Yeah.
He was like perfectly calmly before someone
yeah,
started
he
shooting trees at him.
He was having a cup of tea, Lee,
Yeah.
but then he became wildly.
Yeah.
The four Time Lords turn a corner and are faced with a dead end. I'm afraid this is where our friendship ends, my friends.
In a dead end, yeah.
I'm afraid this is where our friendship ends, my friends. It's quite a difficult line to say. Okay. We see the main control room. The Master jumps from his hiding place.
Right.
Prepare to meet your doom, Cyberlord. The Cyberlord jumps from his seat. The Master raises the supersonic screwdriver to fire. The Cyberlord just reaches the Master before he can fire, and he knocks the weapon from his hand. It fires, and a computer explodes in flames. We see the robot come
Our
round.
master shouldn't have said, "Hello, I'm about to shoot you," should he?
But he's okay because, oh no, he doesn't, yeah. No, there's too many he's. I thought the Master knocked, but actually the Cyberlord stops him, knocks it from his hand.
The Cyberlord completely doesn't prepare to meet his doom, does he? He's
No.
so he ignores the
He
master.
avoids his doom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a dick.
We see the robot come round the corner. It suddenly jerks wildly.
Oh, I know why.
And he says, malfunction. That's what it says, malfunction. And I like Time Lords, malfunction. The robot stops moving, and the three conscious Time Lords look at each other.
And the one unconscious one. I don't know when one got unconscious. Maybe got hit by that tree.
Yeah, maybe. Shooting, unless one of them is Wild Lee. Because
Well, they got loads of different names, haven't
he
they?
got shot. Yeah, he did have a lot of names. One of them was like Wilbur, wasn't he, or something?
Yeah.
And he called Wallyford.
Wallyford.
Wallyfred. Okay.
Wallyfred Wilberforce.
Yeah. Okay. So he's Wild Lee, and he's been shot. So the three conscious Time Lords look at each other very relieved. Wonder how that happened. Who cares? We're alive. Alive! Yes, how very observant of you, John. Had you only just realised? I think I discovered that when I was 6 or 7.
God, what a fucking douche.
Yeah.
I hate Doctor Who. He's right prick.
Yeah, in this he is, yeah. Yes, very funny, Doctor. Now, are you coming? No, I'm going to stay here and be facetious a little bit longer. Oh, are you coming? I came when I was only 3.
Good.
John leads off, and the two doctors follow. John is still carrying Sarah. We see the main control room. The Cyberlord looms over the Master, who is still on the floor.
That's like a loom. Is that something to do with knitting?
Yeah, he knits over the Master.
Yeah.
Oh, Major Scott, says the Cyberlord. Do you like it? It's a long one, like Doctor Who.
Yeah, I would like it very much, thank you. God, put it on then.
No, the Cyberlord says, "It is you who are doomed now. You should not have tried to destroy me, or you would still be alive in 10 seconds' time."
What?
10, 9,
Oh, right, okay.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Why is he doing this?
3,
Why is he doing that?
2, 1. Well, because you love 10 seconds, don't you? You're obsessed with 10 seconds. It's like the doctor walks to the door and looks at it for 10 seconds, and then something appears after 10 seconds. Another 10 seconds pass, and then 10 seconds happen.
Why is he-
As a kid, you thought everything took 10
I don't
seconds.
understand why he's counting down.
No, I
It's
don't-
even more stupid than the Master leaping out and saying, "Prepare to meet your doom." If it said, "Prepare to meet your doom in 10 seconds,"
yeah, and then waits. Well, the reason he did it is to give the Master time too. The Master jumps up, head-butting the Cyberlord in the
What?
stomach.
Oh, right, okay. That's not... Is that headbutting?
I guess so. No, it probably isn't, is it? Because headbutting is butting
Head to
heads
head,
together.
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
What would you call it if you like head someone in the stomach? Head them in the stomach.
Head to stomach butting.
Okay,
Head to
so
stomach butting.
I'll change it. The Master jumps up, head to stomach butting the Cyberlord in
Yeah.
the stomach. The Cyberlord, thrown off balance, stumbles back. The Master immediately regains the supersonic screwdriver and sends a laser beam whizzing at the Cyberlord. The Cyberlord stumbles and the Master fires again. This time the Cyberlord falls and stops moving. The Master grins. Well, so it looks like the Master has defeated the Cyberlords.
Because he stole Doctor Who's gun. Is that what happened
Yeah,
there?
essentially, yeah.
Right, okay.
Doctor Who's laser gun that he's famous for
Famous for,
having. Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Meanwhile, the Doctors, the Time Lords,
Yeah.
are trying to get out of the drill so they can get
plan.
back to their TARDISes and pick up their gold.
Right.
Because you are all about guns and gold.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what's going on with them.
What do they want their gold for?
To defeat the Cyberlord.
Okay. Didn't the Master just do that? Why don't
Yeah,
they just...
they don't know
Why
that.
didn't they just shoot him with a laser gun?
Because
They're
Doctor Who
above
doesn't
that kind of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
aren't
Doctor Who
they?
doesn't kill people.
I only kill Cybermen with gold. I don't shoot them with lasers. Okay, I'm a nice guy.
I don't have a gun except this gun I made.
Yeah, that I-
okay.
that I gave to the master.
yeah, yeah. I'm a responsible guy, okay? When I make laser guns, I give them to villains. All right, let's see what's going on with the good Time Lords. We see the 4 Time Lords reach the front door. Like it's a house.
Front door.
Well, this is not an electrical door. It's just a regular one.
Ah!
Actually says ordinary one.
No.
But, yeah. It's just an ordinary door.
Yes, look, here is some mail. Mr. Cyberlord, 12 Evil Streets, planet Earth. Yes.
I wonder what he's got. Open his mail. Bill for a big drill.
Yeah.
Drill Bill. The present Doctor turns the door handle and pulls. The door swings open. The 4 Time Lords leave, closing the door behind them.
Oh, that's interesting.
The door closes. Oxygen circulates in the room.
One foot in front of the other foot.
Yeah.
Walk in.
The
10
Doctor
seconds.
scratches himself a bit. We see the Master. He is studying one of the computer screens. There are alien symbols all over it.
And alien drums. Alien Ringo Starr is playing them. Yeah, I'm just playing the song for the Cyberlord here.
I'm an alien.
I listen for the Cyberlord coming up my drive.
Aha, as easy as pie. But I must first amend the damage done to that computer. The Master walks over to a blackened computer. The one exploded in the fight.
Oh, that one.
We see the 4 Time Lords hurrying down a street. Sarah, who is still in John's arms, begins to shake about. John nearly drops her. Hey, Sarah, stop wriggling. She can't hold on much longer. Let's get her to the TARDISes. She'll feel much more secure that way. Come on then, hurry. We're hurrying. Then hurry faster. We see the 4 Time Lords hurry off round a corner. Yeah, that's the stage direction. They hurry. We see the Master. He is using the sonic screwdriver on the broken computer. He sighs. This'll take ages. Oh, never mind. I have all the time in the world. He pauses. And a bit more. That's the whole scene. We see the 4 Time Lords arrive outside their TARDISes. Are they yours then? The Doctor nods at the toilets. All right, so that indicates the toilets, okay. Well, 2 are. That one wasn't here when we arrived. He points out the disabled toilet. That'll be the Master's toilet. He is disabled. He doesn't have legs. Well, Will, you'd better get Sarah into her TARDIS. Into her what? Just leave her in her own TARDIS?
Oh, yeah, flush her.
Can't. I've just realised. I don't know where she keeps her key. Yeah, right. He's holding her. How many pockets can one humanoid have?
Yeah.
And the Doctor says, well, take her in yours then.
Yeah.
It doesn't particularly matter.
Oh, brilliant, yeah.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Why do we fucking have this conversation?
What? It's the same as okay. Well, he's explaining okie dokie. Really? Well, what do you know? All that time I was stuck on Earth and I never knew that. Yes, well, bye. See you in a few minutes. With all the gold you can carry.
What? Oh, okay.
Yes, very likely. Sarcastically. Yes, very likely.
Why is he saying it sarcastically?
I don't know.
Is he going to leave? He's like, yes, I'm definitely coming out with all the gold I can carry. That.
Screw this planet, I'm keeping my gold.
Yeah, I'm bored of this shit, okay? I'm going to go and do a different adventure now. This one's got boring. I'm going to do Siege with Rontep.
The two Doctors disappear into their TARDISes. Then John and Sarah go into the ladies' toilets. We see the present Doctor in his TARDIS. He goes through a door and opens a cupboard. Lots of items pile out onto the floor. The Doctor begins to search through it. No, this is the present Doctor.
I'm gonna get my guns and kill the Sweeperlid.
That's the wrong one.
Yeah, this is present Doctor.
I'm the present Doctor. Here is a present for you. It is my penis.
In a box.
Yeah. Would you like
With
to-
a ribbon on it.
You can eat it if you like. Don't chew it though. Suck it to get the jelly babies out. Jelly baby.
So Tom Baker Doctor Who definitely comes jelly babies, right?
Yeah.
While saying jelly baby. Canon.
Well, that's what they are, really, isn't it? Jelly babies. That is what makes sense, doesn't it? Well, you should.
Apart from the jelly part.
What's the kind of jelly that you have inside you that you put upside a woman and then she has a baby?
So you think when Tom Baker Doctor Who
Yeah.
offers people jelly babies, he's actually been quite lascivious.
Yeah. Well, we know that he's like a massive boob monster anyway. So.
Well, according to us, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know that. All right, so he eventually brings out an old, dust-covered black box.
Ooh.
He opens it and takes out a bag. So he's got a box with a bag in.
Yes. Is it my bag box?
He opens the bag and puts his hand in. He scoops out a handful of something.
Ooh.
So he's got a box with a bag in it that's got something in it.
Yeah.
These are my jelly babies, my spare ones. Now he scoops out a handful of something. It runs through his fingers. We see it is gold dust. The Doctor grins. We see the other Doctor. He is still removing things from his blue box in his blue room.
Blue room.
Still
removing things from his
blue box in his blue room, but the room does not look so blue now. Still, this wasn't mentioned, was it? The first Doctor went into his TARDIS and emptying a cupboard. They went into their separate TARDISes and there was no real mention of what they did after that. But the other Doctor is still removing things from his blue box in his blue room. But the room doesn't look so blue now.
Why does it say it's a blue room then?
As there
It's
are...
the first time we've encountered it.
Yeah.
He's got his blue
Yeah.
box in his blue room, but he doesn't look blue. He's not blue, in fact.
Now, at the end of this sentence, it doesn't look nearly as blue as it did at the start of this sentence.
Yeah.
Because
Because it isn't blue.
because someone
it is red.
Someone has painted it green. No. It doesn't look so blue now, as there are all different objects strewn across the floor.
Yeah,
Covering
yellow
up,
stuff.
Covering up some of the blue.
Getting all these yellow things out of this blue box.
Yeah.
This room looks yellow now. What's going on? Shit.
It's the other Doctor. He eventually brings out something wrapped in rags. He slowly unwraps it. Inside it is a boiling tube.
A boiling tube.
That's weird, isn't it? Oh, this tube's really boiling. Containing liquid gold.
Right.
Right, so the Time Lords, the good Time Lords, have gone into their TARDISes to pick up their gold collections.
Yes.
So they can use their gold collections to murder that Cyber Lord.
Yeah, unfortunately, it turns out Tom Baker's not got one, so he's bringing out his stamp collection.
Hey, what about this, guys?
We'll just do. We can stick them over his eyes.
Hey.
He won't be able to see.
It's half as good, right? You wanted gold collection, I got stamp. It's halfway there. Maybe it will half kill him.
Yes.
It will kill his left
Are
half.
they allergic to stamps? We don't know. No one's tried it before.
No. All right. We see the line of TARDISes. Out of the two police box-shaped ones come the two Doctors. And then from the ladies' toilet comes John. Sarah is not with him.
No, he's like, what's he done to her? He's like gone into a woman's toilet with a woman and come out alone.
He's dumped her in a toilet. How's Sarah coming along now? She has finished her regeneration. She is still unconscious, though, still gaining her strength back. So come on. What about Sarah? She'll probably try to leave. But she'll find she can't, and try to find some other way of leaving. So it's advisable to put a fool's lock on the door.
Yeah, got to put fool's lock on the door.
What?
Yes, she will probably try to leave, but fail at that type of leaving. So try a different type of leaving, dissimilar to the first type of leaving.
Yes.
What's the first type of
Because
leaving?
when one thing does not work, people sometimes, I have observed, try another method of doing the same thing. For example, yesterday I tried to boil an egg by hitting it with a hammer.
It did not work.
So I used hot water instead. It's much better. What is a fool's lock?
It's just like a cyber lock, but like for idiots.
Yes, yeah. Alright, so John says, okie dokie. John disappears into his TARDIS. Not this disappears into.
Yeah.
John appears again after about 5 seconds. Just, standing there going, yeah, so how have you been, me?
That's a classic scene.
I've been fine, thank you, me. How have you been, me? I put a fool's lock on, Doctor.
Did you?
Yeah.
What a fucking surprise, you twat.
Good. Let's get going then.
Yeah, thanks for all that.
That was a good scene as well. What? Off to see the wonderful Cyberlord of Gold? Who else? We're off to see the Cyberlord, the cretinous Cyberlord of Gold.
Did this scene already happen?
The two doctors link arms.
Yeah, that's already happened, this has.
No, and begin to sing this jingle.
and skip
Eventually, John joins them and they dance off still singing. That's 3 Time Lords skipping off down the road, singing, we're off to see the Cyberlord, the cretinous Cyberlord of Gold.
That would have been so good. Would have been brilliant to force Colin Baker, right? And like, I don't know. Chris Ruckerson and Colin Baker.
Yeah. We see the Master. He grins and then laughs. So another classic Master scene. Grins and laughs. He stares at the screen in front of him. It is done. He laughs, as though gone mad. We see the President and Vice President.
Oh, God, them guys, yeah.
I'm glad they're back. They are in the scanner room.
Hey!
They are both standing and looking into the screen. All they can see is a ceiling with a lamp hanging from it.
Oh, I don't think much to this episode of Neighbours.
I fear the worst, Bodivane. Do not worry, they will be fine. Trust me, it says unconvincingly. President, That's the end of that scene. Fucking amazing.
Why are they watching a movie of a lamp?
They're watching they're in the scanner room, they're scanning a lamp.
Oh, right. Is it something to do with the watch? So the watch has come off, right?
Oh, so maybe she's on the floor if they're looking, all they can see is a...
But she's still got it on. She's probably not got a lamp in the TARDIS, has she? There's a lamp hanging from the ceiling of the TARDIS. Cyberlord's got loads of lamps in his
Yeah,
warehouse.
he loves a good lamp, the Cyberlord. Well, he's got to reflect.
Put it over there, wardrobe. Yes, that casts a lovely light on the room.
Well, there is a lamp hanging from the ceiling, so that's a light, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lamps are defined by their ability to move most of the time.
Right, yeah.
Can you take my lamp and glue it to the ceiling? I don't want it down here, I want it up there.
Don't
question me. yeah. I can't get up there. I'm just darling dog. Stop not doing what I want. Use these Time Lord suckers to get up there. And glue yourself to the ceiling and then put my lamp up. Just like a sitcom with Cyberlord and Darling Dog just getting up to all kinds of mischief in their own little control room, but never always planning to take over the Earth, but never quite actually achieving anything. Just getting into trouble with lamps and stuff, or deliveries from Tesco. We should totally write that. We should totally do Cyberlord and Dalek Dog. Yeah. Like, I've got a date, Dalek Dog. I'm going out on a date. I met her on the internet. She's taking me to a restaurant. Do you think she'll mind that I don't eat and I'm made out of metal? All right, we see the Cyberlord's main control room. The computer booms out. Oh, it's Dalek Dog. Intruders! Time Lords! Robots are activated. They will deal with the Time Lords. No, use the comp ray on them. There is only one charge, for the computers have been damaged. Then capture the others. Affirmative. We see the other Doctor. He turns the door handle. A nozzle protrudes from above. It emits green laser beam. The other Doctor is gone. The two remaining Time Lords stare at each other in sheer horror. Suddenly, there is a bang and a flash, and they too have vanished. We see the present Doctor and John suddenly appear in a glowing cage. The face of the Master leers in at them. They are in a small room. An arcade machine stands in one corner.
Oh, the comp ray. There was something in the synopsis of this, wasn't there, you read before, where Doctor Who gets put inside a computer game.
Oh, so it's going all Tron.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You. Yes, there is always me, said the Master. What have you done to the Cyber Lord? Have you charmed him, perhaps? Let's just say I've dealt with him. What have you done with the Doctor? Have you killed him? Of course he hasn't. How do you know? I'm here, aren't I? I mean the other Doctor, not you. Yes, I mean the other Doctor as well, because if he was dead, I would not be here. Do you see? I did not die like that. In fact, I'm still alive. I'm not dead yet. Look at me, lack of dead.
Yes. Therefore, he can do anything. He can walk on hot coals and shoot himself in the face, and he will never die.
Sometimes we get together on Sunday and shoot him in the face.
Yes.
It's fun. Doctor Who should do that, right?
He should.
Just like occasionally turn up and kill himself in the past, going, paradox! As long as the later one kills the early one, not the other way. If they get it wrong one time, and like Doctor 2 kills Doctor 3, then that's then that's just suicide. I'd do that a lot if that were me. Mm-hmm. I'd always be going and shooting myself.
It's gotta hurt, hasn't it?
It can't. I mean, it can't happen. It's got to not happen. It's just impossible.
Well, how would you do it all the time then?
That'd be the challenge.
Yeah, I'm going to get away with it this time, even if I wear a hat.
Yes, then the universe will not know it's me and it will happen.
Stinking lousy universe.
So all that stuff about him not being dead. I'm not dead yet. The Doctor says I'm not dead yet, and the Master says, that can easily be arranged. What's that? The Doctor points to the arcade machine. Only the Cyber Lord doesn't look like the type who'd go in for Space Invaders. Well, unless it's the real thing. No, Doctor, that is a little something I whipped up for your other self. What?
I just whipped it up. I went into the cyber control room, made an arcade machine
that people can go into using your sonic screwdriver.
Yeah, you did that. Took me 1 minute because I'm so good at things.
Well, it's a supersonic screwdriver. And if you think about all the things the sonic screwdriver can now do, I'm sure it's got a button that says create arcade machine that can suck the Doctor in. Yeah, so it's okay. Okay, so what? He'll survive, you realise, otherwise I would not be here. No, I assure you he won't. That was before, this is now, because now you are together, and he has been brought to you. I can have another go at destroying him, and if I succeed, I will also have the pleasure of watching you fade away to nothing. Meow, 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 meow. The Master begins to laugh maniacally, you see. You must be mad. Sick, more like. Neither of those. I'm just very happy. We see the Master get up from the cage. He walks over to the machine. It is called Hunt the Doctor. The Master presses a button. The Doctor Who theme tune accompanies an arcade TARDIS, which materialises on the screen.
Brilliant.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Would be pretty good.
Yeah, like an 8-bit Doctor Who theme. That'd be amazing. Out of it steps the other Doctor. He is carrying a blaster. He is suddenly attacked. Yeah, he is suddenly attacked by several. I mean, his supersonic screwdriver is a laser gun.
Yeah. Because
the Master used it to kill the cyber.
Well, the Master did, but the Doctor Who didn't. He didn't realise it could do that.
Yeah, he made it. He was
doors.
Going on about how he made it. And he's like, it's my new one for opening doors using laser.
Yeah.
Yeah, the out of it steps the other Doctor. He is carrying a blaster. He is suddenly attacked by several computerized Daleks.
Hey.
They fire and the Doctor dodges. He fires back, blasting a few of the Daleks. This is really just like Doctor Who, isn't it? I mean, You've really caught the essence of Doctor Who. Doctor Who gets zapped into a computer game and shoots Daleks with his gun. What am I reading? He kills the last one, and words flash on the screen. Bonus round. Blast the Toymaker's hat. Gain a life.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's good.
The figure of the Toymaker appears and begins to jump about the screen.
Yeah.
Jumping!
Hooray!
And the other Doctor tries desperately to blast his hat. Why is... I mean, he did say blast the Toymaker's hat, gain a life. Is there thinking behind that? Is that what happens?
That's where he keeps his spare lives in his hat.
Do you kill the Toymaker by shooting his hat?
I've talked to the wrong person, I'm afraid.
The writer of Doctor Who. Yeah. Foolish of me. I'll ask this dog. Excuse me, Mr. Dog.
Right.
Does the Toymaker die when you shoot him in the hat?
I'm a rog.
Oh well, no, less helpful than you.
Yeah, basically the Toy Master.
Toymaker.
And then.
You were doing quite a good job of sounding quite authoritative then. I thought you actually had some information. Now I've completely lost faith.
Yeah, I was going to make something up, but I kind of ruined it.
Oh, we'll cut this bit out. Go for it again. Go from... But
I hadn't really... No,
it's called Toymaker. Come on, you can do it.
The Toymaker...
Yeah.
Right, is... He's...
Yeah, you've lost me again. Wait. You start out sounding quite convincing, but then you can't get through a single sentence.
Okay. So the Toymaster, right?
Toymaker!
Yeah, the Toymaker, he's not got a head under his hat. He's a robot under his hat.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah?
It's been a long time since you told us about Pat Me.
Oh, yeah.
Where is Pat Me? Is she safe? Is she all right?
Find out next week on the Worst Writer in the World. Worst Writer in the World. Worst Writer in the World. Worst Writer in the World.
Thanks for listening to this episode of The Worst Writer in the World.
Hey.
Hey, you've probably heard us yamming on at great length about this thing we call the Secret Gang, where you sign up and you pay a small amount of money and we give you loads and loads of extra really good stuff.
Yeah.
And probably you hear us say that and you go, well, it sounds good, but why should I trust those two morons who've never done anything for me, never given me anything for free, and certainly never, shown what kind of content they make in great detail on 3 different public shows? What I want, you're thinking, what I want is the testimonial of some moron I've never heard of.
Oh, yeah.
Who's in the Secret Gang and gets all the stuff and experiences what it's like and, I don't know, does it all in a metaphor.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Now is your opportunity to do that, because this is a comment, an unsolicited comment left for us by Keone Morell, who has been a member of the Secret Gang for some time. Mm-hmm. And here is a recording of us reading it. Once upon a time, there was a prince who, at times, had a faint grasp on reality. He lived in a great big castle with the queen and 3 dwarfs. Oh. The queen and dwarfs meant the world to the prince, but neither the queen nor the dwarves seemed to understand the way that the prince talked. Because he was South African, right?
Right, yeah.
Because he has that weird South African accent. Nor seemed to enjoy the things that the prince enjoyed. Mm-hmm. This left the prince feeling rather lonely. Oh. Yeah. In the kingdom there were many things that needed to be done in order to keep the kingdom from falling into the hands of its enemies, and to ensure that everyone had enough to eat, clothes to wear, and all of the things that they needed to keep them happy.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So he's a provider. He's
a provider. That's a very, very long-winded way of saying, I have got a job. The prince soon found a job that he was good at and diligently worked hard at that job almost every day.
Did he?
Hearsay. Yeah. We've only got his word for
it's
him
fiction.
being...
It's fiction though, right? Okay.
Let's just say, yes, the prince was good at his job and worked hard almost every day, but never really
head jumper at the jumping company.
The jumping company. Jumping PLC.
You jumping.
Okay, so anyway, he was worked hard at the jumping company, but never really found that he fit in with the other people who worked at that job, because they didn't seem to understand the prince either, or why he was always jumping. They're like, no, it's not called the jumping company. It's called Esso.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, come on.
Yeah, the pumping company. Yeah.
Okay, the prince didn't mind going to work as he enjoyed the job. He loved jumping.
Fucking awesome.
And he loved the queen and the dwarves. But ultimately, all the prince wanted to do was to have fun and play in the mud and rain and enjoy the earth and jump. And the earth and what it could provide.
I mean, it can provide jumping. Because of gravity, I think.
Yes.
Otherwise, it provides floating.
That's true.
One or the other.
It provides flying. Yeah. It's weird how obsessed with jumping Keone is, isn't it? I mean, there's a whole story about jumping here. Maybe next time you could write about our show or something. For fuck's sake, Keone. Instead of writing a massive thing about how much you love jumping, what about us? Maybe you should write into the jumping podcast.
Yeah. Probably hosts that.
He probably is it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Jumping Podcast with me, Keone Marine. Oh, yeah, it's my guest, Michael McIntyre.
What do you think about jumping?
This story's taken a real strange turn.
Keone is weird. I mean, that's what it's about. How no wonder no one understands you, Keone. This is why your wife and your dwarves don't understand you, because you're all like, what the fuck? Anyway, getting back to this amazing story that makes a lot more sense than we're giving it credit for. So he wanted to have fun, play in the mud, and so on. But this wasn't an option, as the castles were always too small. The dwarves always needed more of this and that, and in the end, all of those things cost money. Money that the prince was expected to provide. Then, one day, late at night, the prince was visited by a demon named Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg gave the prince a magic mirror that would let him talk to other people who had similar interests to his own. The prince looked far and wide for people who would appreciate him, but mostly just found the same people that he was finding in real life.
Yeah.
Nobody seemed to understand him, and nobody really liked his playful thoughts and comments. This is the crisis point in this story.
Yeah.
Like, everyone hates him in real life, and everyone also hates him online. Is where we're at the moment. Yeah. But as we know from a good story arc, this is where things turn around, right? Yes. You get to the very bottom, and then 2 knights came along, and themselves seemed to be odd and playful. They offered to let the prince join their secret gang, where there were lots of others just like him. And
maybe a couple a bit like you.
One. Yeah, there's only one. Let's be honest, it's one, maybe 1.5. All right. And it would only cost him a small amount of the money that the prince earned. Oh, we better put the prices up there.
Yeah, he sounds rich, this guy. He's a prince, after all.
He's a prince. Yeah, come on.
So on one level, it's a very sweet story about how Keone Marine
loves jumping,
and found some like-minded souls because of us.
Because of us, yeah.
But on the other side, it's quite a sinister story, because what it means is he's saying he has to pay to have friends, and we're some kind of agency.
Evil gatekeepers that keep the friends from him. Yeah. So thanks for writing that, Keone. It was awful sweet of you, and we're very happy that you are enjoying things. You jumping idiot. So, if you want to see the kind of stuff you would get for free, check it out on patreon.com/manbycow. Or, if you just want to hang out and tell us how brilliant we are and how much you love the show, join the Facebook group, Worst Writer in the World.
Yeah.
Where you can also tell us we're really good looking.
Oh.
You can tell Howard that he's got a really unusually long penis.
Tell me
if you
how
want.
long it is.
You can tell me that I do a really good Tom Baker Doctor impression.
Seriously, do tell me how long it is, because I've been unable to measure it on account of not being able to find it, so any help.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Jamie.
Bye-bye, Doctor Who.
Bye-bye, Zoe.
Bye-bye, K9.
Bye-bye, Cyber Lord.
Bye-bye, Doctor Who.
That's not the Cyber Lord. Bye-bye, Dalek Dog.
Bye-bye.
You're really
Bye-bye, the Master.
All right, let's start again. Okay. Bye-bye, Doctor Who.
Bye-bye, Doctor Who. Bye-bye, Doctor Who.
He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer.